Girls, you need to lie more. In this video, I am going to be teaching you ladies about how to get further in life and do what these men are doing and have been doing for so many years to get further, and that is lie. Now, when I say lie, I don't mean actually like go out and be telling these big lies. No, that is not what I'm getting at. What I am getting at is that we need to be more delulu, okay? I'm bringing that back into effect because these men, right, they will go and they will apply for jobs that are nowhere near their level of expertise, nowhere within the qualification that they have. They will go in, they will do the work necessary, and they will blag their way through it. If you can come across as confident and as if you know what you're talking about, who in this world can tell you that you're lying? Okay, if I say to you I'm a hairdresser right now and I know so much about hairdressing and I could talk to you for days, I could just continue talking, I wouldn't even like lose my breath, and I know what I'm talking about, and I could talk about hairdressing, you would believe that I'm a hairdresser, right? So why is that not the same in other aspects of in your life? We need to be more delusional. We need to stop being so realistic with everything, because where does realism, if that's even the word, get us in life? Sometimes, like, all the people that have got to the places that they've got to, the high places that have dreamed so big, is because their dreams were unrealistic. It was not realistic. It was so unrealistic. They dreamed so big that it seemed so unachievable, and they deluded themselves to believe they could achieve it. And what did they do? They achieved it, right? That's what they did in the end. Stop letting society tell you to be realistic and to stay humble. That's what I'm getting at. Being delulu is a mindset shift. You are training your brain to be overconfident, and you are tricking your brain into believing what you are thinking to be true to actually be true, if that makes sense. Fake it until you make it. What can you actually lose at this point if you were to fake it? Fake it until you make it. I'm going to take it even further. Fake it until you become it. I'm going to say that again for those at the back that didn't hear me. Fake it until you actually make it. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be worrying about who's watching you, what this person might think. Don't care about what anyone thinks. Because at the end of the day, the gift that you have is not for that person. The vision that God has given you, or whatever you believe in, is not for that person. It's for you. It's for you to execute it. I'm going to take it back to Steve Harvey, yeah? Because I used to watch him a lot. Steve Harvey didn't actually become Steve Harvey till he was in his 40s. A lot of you might not even know that. Not until he was in his 40s did he become Steve Harvey. For all the years leading up to that point, he knew he was going to be this big comedian. He knew it. People were laughing at him. People didn't believe in him. He didn't have no money. He didn't know what to do. He kept on hustling. He kept on doing it because he knew, he believed that he was going to become that. And he finally got his big break. And now when you think of Steve Harvey, you think of Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is someone that's successful. He's got the money. He's got the cars. He's got this. He's got his family. He's got his kids. He seems to have everything because he believed in himself, but he also believed in God. That's number one. But he believed in himself as well. Like, you know that saying, faith without works? If you don't believe in yourself, don't expect any higher power to help you towards that goal. You need to first believe in yourself. And to believe in yourself is to be delulu. To be delulu. When you act as though you've already arrived, your brain will naturally give you step-by-step processes to actually reach that goal, like one by one, because you're doing things that now align with that goal. I need you to stop all of this. I'm an aspiring writer, I'm an aspiring dancer, I'm an aspiring pilot, whatever it may be. I'm an aspiring hairstylist. I am that. I am a hairstylist. I am a writer. I am a dancer. In fact, even add professional to it, because again, if you came to me, if I'm looking for, I don't know, let's say I'm looking for a writer to write a book for me. If you tell me you're a pro writer, who am I to tell you any different? Who am I to tell you that you're lying to me? If you are as good as you know that you are, if you believe it to be true, I also will believe it to be true, because energy is exchangeable. I'll feel your energy, and if you come across as what's the word? Can't even get the word. Believable, trustworthy, like if you come across on paper as what you say you are, basically, I cannot tell you any different. Only you can tell me that you're not that, and I can read it. You can read it. Stop waiting for validation from others, whether that's from your family members, from your boss, from your friends, from your kids, from this person, from that person. Stop waiting for someone else to tell you, yes, go for this dream. Yes, do this. We do not care what anyone else thinks. We don't need your validation, because when you reach that point, when you hit the high point, when you've made it, all those people will come along and be asking you, how did you do it? I need you to actually think about this. When you've hit that point, everyone else will be saying, how did you get there? How did you do it, Cheryl? What did you do to get to this point? So leave them to sit there laughing. At least you are actually going for your dreams. At least you are actually going for your goals. At least you believe in yourself. That's the first step. At least you actually have the confidence and belief in yourself to do these things for yourself in this one life that we have. At least you are going for it. I would rather go for all the things that I want in this life than to sit back and look back on all the years I've wasted and I didn't even go for it at all. To me, that is more of being a failure than to actually work towards day in, day out, doing the things necessary to get to the thing that I want the most in this world. No more playing it small, no more being realistic, no more holding yourself back. It stops today. I'm telling you now, it stops today. Claim what you are today and start taking actionable steps towards it, one by one foot in front of another. But do not waste this one life that you have not going for what you really want. Do not do it. That will be the biggest regret, I'm telling you, if you ever waste your life and look back and realize that I didn't actually do the things that I wanted to do in this one life that I had. That's it for today. See you later in the next video.